Really nice out here this morning. The sun's just starting now to burn through that fog. Just finished feeding the ducks. A few of them are out on the pond. And now time to go and feed the fish. Bit of a noisy night in the village again last night. Yes, it's party time. But that's the way it goes, so not a lot of sleep. A bit grumpy this morning. I need to find somewhere where it's quiet. I know, I keep talking about it. It'll happen. Right, let's have a look at the quails this morning, see how they're getting on. They look alright, they look happy enough. Still got all 7 of them. I put this piece of roof in there so they can hide under it. Just gives them a bit of shelter as well. And at night, of course, they can all go under there and huddle together and keep warm. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Pond looks nice this morning. Just loads of fish just coming towards me now. Yep, time to get them fed. Nope, we've got one of the ducks on the pond here as well. Oh no, more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh well. 6. There's another one. They're alright though, they won't do any harm. They're just eating the rice. To me, I think it looks more natural anyway. I think they're much happier just to be floating around on the pond, eating and doing whatever they want to do. Suits me. The old mother hen here, she's got her chicks out now. They were born just a couple of days ago. Can't see any snakes on the pond this morning. Just look at that for a view, first thing in the morning. Just stunning. Pi and I were talking this morning that, it does seem almost impossible to find something to rent locally. Whilst Pi and I don't really want to live inside the city, we won't have to. Drive a couple of kilometres just outside and it's all rural. It really is absolutely beautiful out there. The only thing, of course, if we move, we won't have this. That's the downside to it. One of the reasons why Pi wanted to come back home because of all this. She missed home and she missed the farm and stuff. And now it's all been transformed. She just absolutely loves it here. As do I. I mean, it's really, really nice. But I'm not really sure how much longer I can actually put up with these noisy neighbours. I've done it for a year. And yeah, it's driving me nuts, to be honest here. It's just a lack of sleep. One of these people, I don't really sleep that well anyway. I can hear a pin drop and I'm awake. I'm just a very uneasy sleeper. But, for people to getting drunk pretty much, 5 nights of the week and, throwing parties, it's not my style of living, I'm afraid to say. It's not my bag at all. I said to Pa we might get lucky and find a house with a small bit of land attached to it where she can grow vegetables and even a pond. They do exist. I've seen a few of them. So you never know. We might just get lucky. It's all about patience, you just have to take your time and keep hunting and hopefully something will turn up that is suitable. Well, the ducks are certainly happy enough. They're having a good old swim on the pond, or even going over to the other pond as well. As you can see, the sun has burnt off all the fog now. Just crystal blue skies. Still a fair amount of fog lying on the mountains over there, but won't take long now before all that gets burnt off as well. Yeah, I could think of worse ways to spend the day than on the farm. It is nice and peaceful, and it's just so nice out here. Bit chilly coming down on the motorbike this morning. I forgot my sweater, but yeah, it didn't take long for it to warm up. It looks like it's going to be a really, really hot day as well. Almost no cloud in the sky over there. Just little bits over there. Now I'm actually stopped on the main highway going towards Cheng Kong, and I'm sure a lot of you will recognise the corn cob up in the distance there. Yeah, that's the factory you can see from the farm. So Pi's mum and dad's farm is just over there. Cool, isn't it? You've got to remember, a lot of the land here was basically given to the poor farmers long time ago, which is why you have sapakor. And the idea to it was that the government would give people land for a very small fee, but with a sapakor, of course, they can't sell it. So it was designed for them to pass down from generation to generation, so that each generation had something to farm. It was actually a really good idea, but people now do try and sell the sapakor. In fact, they do, but of course, those who buy it generally find it almost impossible to transfer it over to their own family name. Now, across the other side of the road, there's two houses. And I've often driven by here, and I've often said to Pi, "Gee, I wouldn't mind living up there. That must be very, very cool." Turns out that used to belong to Pi's mum and dad. Well, the land did anyway. But years and years ago, and we're looking at a lot of years ago, Pi's dad's father fell sick, and they had to sell the land to pay the medical expenses at the time. Unfortunately, he passed away. But of course, they sold that plot of land where the two houses are now. There's a couple of other bits they used to own as well, and again, over the years, it's been chipped away. But it's a bit of a shame, really, but very nice plot that is. They've still got a nice farm over there. We're about 3 kilometres now from the back end of Bansel. As you can see, the Lao Mountains over there look really nice. Swing round, of course, you've got the Cheng Kong Mountains. Just breathtaking. Now, if you look over there, you're going to see diggers. JCB diggers. And what they're doing, they're basically digging new ponds for farmers. But the farmers there have hit pay dirt because obviously the government needs the dirt to build the roads. So the big dumper trucks go in there, get filled up and leave. And basically the farmers get a free hole dug, plus make a few bucks while they're at it. Bargain, innit? One of the things that's difficult up here regarding farming, of course, is the fact that it doesn't take long for other farmers to get wind that a certain thing is profitable, like our fish. Of course, the downside to that is that at some point the market will get saturated with whatever you're producing, whether it's fish, rice, tobacco, corn, etc. And at that point the market price gets pushed down and the farmers can't make a profit, and it's right back to square one. I think since we've had the pond, I've heard of at least another 12 farmers in the local area making ponds, and that's the way it works here. It's just part of life, I guess. It is nice though, isn't it? My mother-in-law said there was word that somebody was trying to sell some land at the end of the village. It consists of 5 rai, which is really very cool, and it's a rubber tree plantation. But
But unfortunately the land title, of course, is Sapakor, which means it cannot be transferred into other people's names. Well, at least that's what they say. The price of it, I don't honestly know. My mother-in-law basically came back and said the woman was looking for a flang to buy it, which I know is not nice to say, but it is, you know, a fact of life here, is that they'll be looking to get a higher price for the land. But of course, if a foreigner is thinking about buying it, of course, the reality is you're not going to be able to own it under any circumstances. So it's unlikely she'll get the price that she wants for it. Again, I don't know what it is, but if I do find out, I'll let you know. Well, an all-round busy day. I've been here, there and everywhere. I even went into town to see if I could get my insoles, and yeah, they did order them, but they were wrong ones, so no dice there at all either. I do like to get out though, because it is so pretty out here. Well guys, I'm going to head on back home and go and get something to eat, then start editing this vlog. Whatever you guys do, have a fantastic day and stay safe. Don't forget, please subscribe, share and like. It does make a difference, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now, guys.